Okay, so Jen Aguirre here, and I am here to teach you guys about rice. There are so many times that I've found that clients have made mistakes. There are so many different rices that are out there. So there is a brown rice, white rice, jasmine rice, wild rice, but the main thing is we encourage brown rice. Depending on what your goals are, weight loss, you want to really stick to more of a brown as opposed to white. My goals are a little different, so that's the reason why I'm making a jasmine rice. But what I'm doing is I'm here to teach you about how to shop even for your labels. So when you go for a brown rice, what you want to do is you always want to pick one that shows the serving size raw, and then what it makes cooked. So prepared and unprepared. So what I did was, and I'm making two different things, so I'm making one for me here and one. Now this label doesn't, so I'm going to show you the difference. Preferably, Blue Ribbon is a good one, and then there are lots of other ones that are out there. But if you find one that doesn't, so like this one only has quarter cup dry, so it doesn't actually say what it is when it's cooked. So it would be hard to measure. So what I did is I'm going to make a cup and a half of this rice, and then whatever it measures out to, it'll be 3/4 of a cup will equal one serving, and it'll be 32 grams of carbs. So that's how I will measure this. Now, there's another way to measure this, which I will go over once it's cooked. I'm going to kind of show you how to do it, but I'm making a lot of rice. But this is how you can do your rice if you ever get one that doesn't have the right label. But it's very, very important. There are different rices out there that it could be a half a cup is 50 grams of carbs. A quarter cup is 25 grams of carbs. So, like for clients, I always say, make sure that whatever it is that you're putting in their food log to me, that it's the right one, because that is a game changer when you think you're eating 20 grams of carbs when you're really eating 50. So, you will see it when it's prepared in a couple minutes. So as you can see, I am in a different outfit because when prepping food, I always tell people you can multitask. You can wash clothes, you can take a shower, you can not wash your hair, but here is the almost finished product. So brown rice does take a little bit longer to cook, so this is still cooking. This is done. The stove is actually off, but I'm going to explain to you about what I did. So same thing. A quarter cup raw was one serving, okay? And then with the Blue Ribbon, which I finished it, that was in that it's a quarter cup raw and then equals 3/4 of a cup cooked. So this one doesn't give a calculation. So basically what I'm going to do is teach you about how to do this. I'm not going to do it because it would take forever. So what you're going to do is you're going to because I'm also making a lot of different servings. I'm cooking for me or my husband. So I made 16 servings. So you might not make that many servings. That's the only reason why it wouldn't take forever if you were just making enough for the week. So what I basically did was, and here's how it goes. You do water is 2 to 1. So there was 3 cups of water for 1.5 cups of rice. 8 cups of water for 4 cups of rice. So 4 cups is 1 quarter cup equals 1 cup. So if there's 4 cups in there, then that means that there's 16 servings of a quarter cup. So basically what you would do whenever you have a label that doesn't give you the measurement of it once it's cooked, you would put all of this rice in a bowl and you would put it on your scale. And then let's just say if it said 3 pounds, you would divide that by 16, and then which is what I would do here, or you would divide it by whatever it is, however many servings that you cooked, and then you would separate it. So let's just say if it came out to 4 ounces, then you would, from the bowl, weigh it 4 ounces, boom, and then you know that a quarter cup raw equals 4 ounces cooked. And then you have your serving, and you know exactly what you're taking in. And then the Blue Ribbon is super easy. And then whether you decide to have 3/4 of a cup, which equals 32 grams of carbs, or you do, a half a cup, which would actually then be 20 grams of carbs, or, whatever, 19.5. So that's how you break it down. I know it gets a little confusing, but if you want to get it right, you gotta sometimes do some math. So either find a label that has it raw and cooked, or you're going to have to put it on the scale, but that's how you'll do it. So rewind this, re-listen to it if you need to as to how I broke all the numbers down, and I hope you guys find this informative. Read labels. It's all about reading labels. So please like, comment, share this with somebody that, maybe loves brown rice, and then also keep in mind that rice is a binding carb. So, we like sweet potatoes also, oatmeal, and all that other stuff. If you ever find that once you start trying rice, that the bowel movements change, you're supposed to be going to the bathroom every single day, at least once, sometimes more than that. If you notice that changes, then you might need to change around your rice. Maybe only have one serving, or maybe have it every other day. That's a little fun fact for you. So, like, share, comment, let me know, and then make sure, read labels.